This drill is designed to enhance your finger strength for when using a karambit. It'll also help your coordination as well. Now keep in mind, when I'm using a karambit, I use it in a practical sense for self-defense or combat. I'm not one of those guys that practices Salat or, Kali or Eskrima. I have practiced those styles, but I'm not a, guru level or master. I'm not even an instructor in any of those styles. So I won't be doing anything like this when using it. I'm only going to be using it in a practical sense. But the good thing is that this particular exercise is interchangeable. Now, a lot of instructors, when teaching beginners, they'll teach them a very simple exercise, which is they'll have the karambit like so, and then they'll teach them to flip it out like this, and then back again. Each time, my thumb is gripping it on this part like so. So if it's here, my thumb's like this. If I flip it out this way, then my thumb is like this. So the thing is that some other instructors as well get shitty if you use the word flipping when referring to this motion with the karambit. I don't know why, but their main reason is to say, oh, we're not flipping the karambit, we're simply maneuvering it into this other position. Fuck off. Now, here's what I want you to remember. This timing is 3, 2, 1. And what we'll start off with is having the karambit down like so. And what you want to do now is keep your index finger through the hole, have all your digits outwards like so, because the first thing you want to do is flip it backwards 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. What you want to do then is catch it with your fingers like so. So again, and remember, we're starting backwards first. So 1, 2, 3. Catch it like this. And as I said, the timing was 3, 2, 1. So we're going to go forward from here 2 times. 1, 2. And again, we're stopping it with our fingers just like so. The reason why you always want to have your fingers outwards like this and not have them back here when doing this is because as you're moving it backwards, there's a chance you can hit your knuckles with the handle. Or worse, if it's one of those smaller, shorter karambits, there's a chance that you can cut the knuckle of your pinky finger with the blade. So keep that in mind. Fingers always out like so. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then back 1 time into this grip. So when it's done rapid motion, it should look like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. And when practicing this, if it's a little bit too complicated for you to do 3 backwards and then forward twice, I know when I started off it was a bit difficult for me. So if that is you, what I recommend doing is you can just start off by going backwards 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, and then stopping it until you get good at that. The problem that I always had is that I either jammed it too early or too late, so I'd move it back 2 times and then stop it, or I'd move it back 4 times and then stop it. Granted, it only took me 5 hours consecutively through an entire day of practicing it to get it right, but then I had to keep on practicing it until I couldn't get it wrong. The difference between training till you get something right and training till you cannot get it wrong is substantial, but my point is that, yeah, you can just practice by going backwards 3 times, and then once you get good at jamming that on the 3rd flip, I guess you could call it, or spin, then you can go forward twice, 1, 2. Then once you get good at that, yeah, just bring it back once. It's pretty hard to fuck up the 1-time one. So really, that's all the points that I really wanted to make about it. That's the exercise, and if you've never done it before, you will feel the muscles in your fingers get a workout. I remember just after practicing it for an hour, the first time I did it, I was like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Just the constant motion of moving the fingers back like so really wears them out. I jumped on the computer and just hitting the keyboard. My fingers were like, why? Pain, kill me now. So, but like I can do it now and there's absolutely no tension in my fingers afterwards. So, anyway, and it doesn't matter what variation of karambit you're using this with. If you're using a style like this, it still works exactly the same way. Okay? Just as long as it's a karambit where there is a finger hole, then you should be fine. So anyway, practice that, and as always, stay safe.